Hello and good afternoon to you. This is Cliff Graves from Train World Boxing. So, I have been looking at different ways to strength train, specifically for the sport of boxing. So, there's infinite variations of how to strength train, to weight train, right the way across the board from Olympic lifting training to powerlifting to bodybuilding to remedials, rehabilitation training, the whole lot, the whole charade, folks. So, yeah, I had a bit of a revelation today in the gym because I thought, right, I'm going to try something different. Enter in 6, 12, 25 protocol. That's 6 reps, right? Then 12 reps, then 25 reps. So let's supposing you're doing a seated mid-chest press with cables in between the cable column. So you start off with 6 reps with your heaviest weight, and that has got to be so like you are really finding it difficult about rep 4, right? Just 10 seconds rest. So in the case of the cable column, that would just give you just enough time to get up and decrease the weight from the 6 rep weight. About 10 to 15 seconds, no more. Now you're doing 12 repetitions. Again, when it gets to about repetition 10, it should be beginning to get hard. Change the weight around, okay, so that it decreases, and now you do 25 repetitions. If you watch this video, I can't pronounce his surname, but Ivan, I can remember him. He does squats every single day. So he's kind of like a living proof and testimony, because I can remember him well over a year ago, and he's still stuck there at it. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm not telling you to do that, but what I'm saying is, I think we got to listen to what he's saying. So out goes all the powerlifting nonsense of single reps, of 3 repetitions, and the like. Out goes the Olympic lifting, single heavy lifts, just the once. Because look, if you think about it, as fighters, probably in MMA, the weight training programs would differ because there's a lot more grappling and throwing and this and that. But with these striking sports, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, for example, the emphasis should be on power endurance. Now, what do I mean by power endurance? I mean the ability to be able to met out punches in bunches at will. If you're a professional fighter, in the latter parts of the fight, rounds 9, 10 and 11, for instance, if it's going to go the distance. But also have that strength there, that guttural base strength. We can crack one over, especially in heavyweights, where they can turn around a fight on a sixpence at any given moment. They could be completely outboxed for 11 rounds and then suddenly crack. They put a really hard overhand right in or left hook or other way round if you're southpaw or whatever, or decent body shot, and the fight is turned on its head. This is why I think 6, 12, 25 is the best of the best. Now, the endurance side comes into it, whereby I think you'd want to pick just 4 exercises. And you want to be in the gym 3 times a week. So 4 exercises for different parts of the body on different training days. So for example, Monday today was chest and biceps. Wednesday will be legs and shoulders. Friday will be back and triceps. And we're throwing in some little beauty exercises, neck, strengthening the neck, and strengthening up the serratus anterior. But 4 exercises for each session. So I did 4 today. I did mid-chest, pec, mid-chest press, rather, with cables. I then done preacher curls. I then done shrugs, and I then done serratus dips, following this 6, 12, 25 protocol. And you will be surprised how rapidly you will get through. You will get through these 4 exercises. Now, the endurance bit comes in. If you can do it once, maximum 45 minutes in the gym, right? Go again. Go again. Now, they say, the proponents of this 6, it's called 6, 12, 25. They say between exercises, you should rest for 3 minutes. Well, we're fighters, and we want this precious power endurance, which has to have a base of strength. Just remember that the base is strength, but the goal is power endurance when you're in the strength training room. Okay. So if you can, I would go from exercise to exercise. So your mid chest with cables press, you do 6 reps, just enough time to change the pins over, so about 10-15 seconds. Go again with the weight slightly decreased, 12 reps. Same thing when you've done the 12 reps, just enough time, 10 to 15 seconds, right, to change the pin, decrease the weight. Decreasing the weight, you now perform 25. If you can move straight on to biceps exercise, preacher curl, or any bicep exercise of choice that you want, do so. Okay. Again, 6, 12, 25. Then we said shrugs, and then we said serratus dips. So we're cutting out the 3 minutes rest in between, because we want to make this 40 to 45 minutes within the gym absolute Rolls Royce, absolute best of the best of the best. And for most of us, I'm telling you, it is going to be too difficult, too challenging. For me, I just done one circuit of the 4 exercises. I came back round to start a second circuit with the mid chest with cables exercise, which we call A1. And I just did the 6 reps and I thought, that's it, I can't. So I now know that I've got something to build on, and I will build on it. From small acorns grow big oak trees, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. But I'm talking, if this broadcast has got landed into your laps and you're an elite professional boxer, I would be quite surprised if 20, 25 years old, you could not go through these circuits 3 times. So 3 circuits, okay, within 40 to 45 minutes. And you will never gas. You will never gas. Your work rate will go through the roof. Will absolutely go through the roof. So that's it. Enjoy this video that I've attached for you. It's Cliff Graves from Train World Boxing. Speak to you again soon. Ciao.